guys, this is Dr. Jones. I'm here ready to go shopping, and I'm going to give you the keys on how to start your vegan lifestyle, your new plant-based lifestyle at the beginning of the year. The things to get that are staples that you need to start with in your kitchen for your alternatives and your substitutions from meat-based products to plant-based products. Let's go. We're going to start at Sprouts. Oh, and don't forget, no plastics. Bring your bags. Let's go. Come on. So as you're transitioning, if you want to be a vegetarian first and then become a vegan, and you still eat eggs, or you just want to continue eating eggs in your diet, then what you do is you look for the cage-free eggs, the organic cage-free eggs. Or it may say free-range egg, but buy the cage-free or free-range organic eggs, because what that says is the chickens are walking around outside on the grass and eating grass, eating the things that keep them healthy. They're not being fed grains that cause them to be sick, and they're not crowded in cages with their feces and the other dying chickens with diseases. When the chickens are like that, they have to give them antibiotics. And now you're ingesting all of that in your eggs, and you don't want that. You want to be healthy when you eat. Let's move on to the next one. Also purchase organic lettuce and organic bok choy and organic radishes. Now let's go down to the mushrooms. So mushrooms, I always talk about mushroom coffee. Mushrooms, they have different properties. There are some for helping you with a memory, some for immune. And so mix it up with the mushrooms. So these are the mushroom trumpets. They're all fresh. And mushroom trumpets, you can cut them up. They have the consistency of beef meat. Or you can get where there's a combination of mushrooms. And you can see there are some reishi mushrooms in there, the trumpet mushrooms, lion's mane, oyster mushrooms. You can use them all, or you can just do the shiitake mushrooms. Also, baby bella mushrooms are great. So you see there are all types of mushrooms, and a lot of people do portobello mushrooms as a form of it's beefy, so you can use it like beef or like a mushroom burger or a steak type deal as a substitute to meat. White mushrooms, you can use them also, but mushrooms are a great source of protein instead of meat, so that you can get your protein content that you need. Substitution is milk. If you like the creamy milk for cooking or just for drinking, there are a lot of plant-based milks. So let's take a look. So there's almond milk, and then you have, it comes in all flavors, chocolate, original. There's this whole section is almond. And then there's a pea protein milk. I've never had that one. And then there's flax protein milk, organic soy milk, coconut milk, cashew milk, oat milk. So you really have no problems getting any type of milk substitution because they make it in everything. But if you want to know the healthiest milk that doesn't cause most problems, it's coconut milk. The almond, the shell has lectins in it, and it can cause problems in your GI tract. So does the cashew, because cashews are kin to poison ivy. So does the almond we talked about, and oat milk. Those milks are not as healthy. So your healthiest milk is coconut milk. Another staple is butter, margarine, whatever you use. It is also substituted and can be substituted for plant-based. And so one of them is the Mickey Koyos. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but this one is so creamy, you would not even know that it's butter. And the other one I use a lot is Earth Balance. It becomes unsalted, salted if you want that. There's a soy-free type, and there's an organic. So these are great to put in your pies, cakes, and you can make them all veganized. If you like to do bagels, if you're cooking things that need cream cheese, plant-based cream cheese can be substituted. This Violife is an excellent cream cheese for your bagels. Plant-based substitution, cream cheese, organic. You are cooking your leafy vegetables. I always use organic vegetable broth. You can make your own broth by using water and boil some of your vegetables and collect the water and store it in glass jars. For pasta, instead of the normal pasta, you can use pasta that is hearts of palm or the spaghetti squash. Also, the flaxseed can be used to replace your eggs in substitution in your recipes that require eggs with flaxseed. And there's an egg replacer meal that's all vegan. You can find that in the flour area. Also, with flours, you can make vegan flours, which are tapioca flour. There's a spelt flour. And there's usually a, I don't see it, but there's usually, I'm going to back up some. There's a coconut flour. Here it is. I found it. There's a coconut flour. And these you substitute for the flours or if you're going plant-based. Adding flaxseed to your meals will also add protein. And if you are over the age of 50 and in menopause, this helps with hot flashes. Also, very important in cooking plant-based, plants do not have any flavor. Therefore, you have to use your seasonings. So seasonings are very important. When you use meat to cook your vegetables, the meat provides the seasoning. So you use a small amount of seasoning. But when you use all plants, you have to season. So that's why ginger is good, fennel seeds, Italian seasoning, lemon pepper, sesame seeds, rosemary, chili powder, cardamom, cilantro, whatever your taste bud, just play with your seasonings. It will make a difference. Another staple in a vegan or vegetarian diet is nutritional yeast. This is rich in vitamins, especially B vitamins, because you don't get it in a vegan and vegetarian diet. It can be used as cheese substitute. It can be used as a savory flavor in soups and dishes, but this is, and for protein, this is a staple in a plant-based diet. As we pass by all the cereals are not good for you. They're full of sugar and a lot of junk, even if they say organic. Let's read. Whole wheat, cane syrup, grape juice concentrate, inverted cane syrup, cane sugar, cornstarch, apple powder, vegetable glycerin, raspberry puree, organic, contain wheat products. All sugars. Stay away from all the processed sugars. Now we're talking about other staples you need for substitution. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is animal-based. You're using eggs and all type of animal products. You get veganase, which is vegan-based, plant-based, and it's creamy, there are multiple brands, and I'll show you the brand I use. Follow your heart, Veganase. And you can get the original Veganase, avocado oil. Also, another great source of protein when you go plant-based or vegan is tofu. Now, there are different forms of tofu. There's a firm, there's an extra firm, there's a super firm. And there's a silken, which I can't find a silken. That's organic, but you get organic tofu. You can get it baked, you can get it flavored, you can get it, here's the flavor, tofu. And that's a source of protein. Another source of protein, which are soybeans, we use are tempeh. It's a multiple source of protein. This makes a very good bacon, if you like bacon. And it comes in the smoky bacon flavor. And it's tempeh, protein based. Then there are seed cubes, and they come in different flavors too. Those are us that love coffee, plant-based coffee creamers. You can have almond, and they come in the different flavors. French vanilla, toasted hazelnut, cookie butter, nut pods. They're made out of almond, coconut, oat milk, multiple. This whole thing are creamers. Other plant-based protein. If you don't want to cook your plant-based proteins, you can use plant-inspired gochujang flavor with Korean barbecue. They taste like beef, and you can put them in multiple stir-fry. And they also have jackfruit, is another great source of protein. And this has the texture of pork, so you can make you some pork sandwiches. And this is an alternative. Now we're talking about hot dogs. I still do hot dogs, but I do plant-based hot dogs. And this is the best hot dog that tastes mostly like hot dogs. The Stadium Dog by Field Roast. The rest of them are crap. However, there are sausages that are pretty good, and Field Roast makes a spicy Mexican chipotle that you can put in your spaghetti or whatever you want to stir fry with some mushrooms. And also, Topher does a plant-based Italian sausage also for your spaghetti. And you can make your own marinara sauce. Another source of protein are your butters, your nut butters, like peanut butter, but instead of eating peanut butter, use your nut butter. Peanut butter usually have a lot of source of animal oils in it. So one of the things you can do, organic cashew butter, and it does come, it's creamy, it comes unsweetened, unsalted. You can use pistachio walnut butter. Any seeded or nuts can make butters. They exist as butters. But just make sure they're organic and vegan, stamped and raw, because that way you'll know they don't have animal products in it. And read your labels. Tahini is sesame seeds, and they make sesame seed butter. Parsnips and spinach and rutabagas, if you like them. You can use them for a source. So as you see, there are a lot of vegetables. And we're moving down toward the squash. Okra makes great, the fresh okra. You want to get organic. And peppers. They are good for seasonings. And your squash. And these are artichokes, if you like artichokes. You can put them on pizza. And then coming down the various colors of the peppers, you want to add them. And these are the Cheeto peppers. They are very hot. The key, and carrots. But the key is you want to get organic vegetables. And cucumbers and carrots. And then the cabbage, purple cabbage. And if you're looking for other leafy greens, we'll do the bok choy. Make a great stir fry with some mushrooms. And then the Japanese fennel. And you can find all of these at Sprouts and Whole Foods. So as you see, you have multiple vegetables you can eat. And now let's move down to the organic greens. So here's our kale, green kale, fresh and organic red kale. These are organic collard greens. Dandelion greens are really good and they're in season. All of your greens are in season in November, December. And these are your beets. You have the red beets and the orange beets. Also, for other leafy greens that you can make are your red chards. Very tasty. And then there's a rainbow chard. This is the rainbow chard. And these are your leafy greens. And here's your organic parsley, which you can chop it up and put it into season. Italian parsley. And this is dill. And these are mustard greens, my favorite. Over here with the vegetables, always get farm fresh organic vegetables. And you see, you can get the asparagus, make great sources of protein. Zucchini, cauliflower, the broccoli, lettuce, celery. These are great to be juiced. Your dairy alternatives, the plant-based like milks and cheeses. So if you look here, you have all of the different brands. So this is a cheddar melts, the mozzarella, Mexican style. Dea is a good brand. This is a really creamy brand way to make good grilled cheeses, Parmesan, feta. And they're all plant-based. I love the smoked Gouda, dairy-free cheeses, and it is Follow Your Heart is a great brand. Great grilled cheese. And here's a provolone one also. If you want to do like cheese spreads and all of that, they have the cashew cheese. They have even a pimento cheese if you want to make a pimento cheese sandwich. They have vegan style goat cheese. And then if you're looking for you want to do a pizza, they have the vegan pepperoni. And the brand is ours. It's very good. And then they have the bologna, vegan bologna. The last thing we're talking about is reducing your plastic load. Plastics are in everything, especially toothpaste and toothbrushes. So remember, use a bamboo toothbrush it's not made with plastics. You're using this 2 to 3 times a day, every day, 365 days. That's your exposure to plastics. If you use this, no exposure. You decrease your exposure to plastics. And then in your toothpaste, because plastics are in everything, get, not necessarily this brand, but look for fluoride-free, gluten-free, vegan. And it's usually not made with animal products. You do not want the fluoride, because fluoride increases your risk of cancers. And you don't want them using all of the different ingredients adding toxins. So make sure you stay with organic, more natural type toothpaste. And for those of you that want to do a natural deodorant under your arms, this is a great one. Crystal no longer works. but try them all.
When shopping for fresh fruit, make sure it's organic and choose seasonal options for the best flavor and nutrients. And stick to seeded fruit for the natural benefits. Your journey to a plant-based or vegan lifestyle starts with thoughtful choices like these. Thank you for tuning in to The Healthy You, shopping for staples. Here's to your transformation, one healthy bite at a time.